Welcome to Big Z Sports and Claxon Communication play-by-play action. Be sure to subscribe to Big Z Sports on YouTube, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter @Big_Z Sports. For the best coverage of high school sports, there's only one Big Z Sports.
Good afternoon and welcome to Dover Gymnasium as we are getting set for the Division IV East 2 District Championship game between the Carrollton Lady Warriors and the West Holmes Lady Knights. I'm Adam Ciereszewski. Joining me in the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio is Mr. Shannon Thomas. And Shannon, less than 24 hours since our last broadcast, we're back at another gym.
Yeah, it's a very busy weekend for Big Z Sports and us personally as we're on our second game today, but just it's great to be sitting at a high school gym watching the district championship here in girls basketball and didn't have to drive too far to get to it.
No, I'm not going to complain one bit about our drive to the gym. It was nice. Always nice to do a game at Dover High School, brand new facility. Plenty of room for guys like you and me. We don't feel like we're scrunched at all.
Yeah, I was able to get that Safaro's food last night, expanded a little bit, so now I have plenty of room.
Absolutely. Well, today we have the Carrollton Lady Warriors. They come in at 16-8, 8-2 in the EBC, and they're going to face off against the West Holmes Lady Knights, come in at 11-12, 8-6 in the OCC. Obviously, both getting wins on Wednesday to advance. West Holmes, they pick up the 45-41 win over Morgan, and Carrollton picked up the 48-29 win over East Liverpool. You know, one thing that kind of jumps out to me whenever you get into tournament action, it's a quick turnaround. I mean, both these teams had 2 days to prepare and try to make any adjustments they can before they play for a district crown.
Yeah, and this game to me kind of resembles the game that we did last night on the boys' side. You come in and the records are pretty well similar, and you think, well, Carrollton's going to have the advantage. They're the number one seed. Their record's a little bit better. But, you know, hold the horses there.
Yes. Because
this team here, West Holmes Knights, they play in a very competitive OCC league, and that's why their record is sitting around 500. And this is going to be a very contested basketball game, and I think it's going to come down to the last couple minutes and see who can take control there in the fourth period to get this big win.
Absolutely. You know, Carrollton, as I mentioned, knocked off East Liverpool, which just in history, competition down in the East Liverpool area, not super strong in girls basketball. West Holmes knocking off Morgan's a whole nother story because that's a school right down there in MVL country that we know how strong girls basketball is in that area. And to go down and knock them off to advance, I guess you could say strength of opponent is the big. The scores are so, you know, there's a little bit of disparity there with Carrollton winning by 19, West Holmes winning by 4. I think the competition was a little stiffer in the Knights' first game.
Yeah, and Carrollton had a lot of things to clean up after that basketball. Me and Chris Kale was on that call up at Minerva High School the other night, and we both said it, and we talked to some of the players and coaches after the game, and they said the same thing. Like, listen, we didn't play Carrollton Warrior basketball. We were a little sloppy. We got some things we got to clean up. And West Holmes on the other side, they came down. That came right down to the end right there. Them and Morgan was back and forth, and then West Holmes was able to pull that win out a little bit. So like you said, 2 different styles of basketball games. And like our friend Travis McQuillan will say, an ugly win is still a win, but you better correct it before today.
Absolutely. Well, I touched on both of those things with both coaches, and we're going to do that now in the Wood Electric pregame. When we return, we'll be joined courtside with the coach, brought to you by Jeff Wallach LLC on Big Z Sports.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Is it time to refresh your exterior doors or update your windows this spring? You won't want to miss the exterior door and window sale happening March 9th through 14th at Keim Home Center in Charm. Save on brands like Provia, Anderson, and United Window. Bring your measurements in early to begin planning, and our team of experts will be here and ready to help you. Learn more at keimhome.com and join us at Keim Home Center in Charm, March 9th through 14th for the exterior doors and windows sale.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame. I'm now courtside with the coach, joined by West Holmes head coach Lindsey Belden. Coach, started off your tournament run picking up a 45-41 win over Morgan on Wednesday. Obviously, in picking up the win, you were happy, but how do you feel your team played in that game?
We got down 6-1 to start the game, and then at halftime it was a 10-point game, and it was pretty much a 10-point game through the third quarter. And we just kept talking about we got to get stops. You know, we built this 10-point lead. You know, all we have to do is get stops. We'll get scores when we need to, but and you know, eventually we gave up a couple buckets in a row that cut it to a 3 or 4 point. But then I felt like we managed the end of the fourth quarter well. We've been in situations all year where we've had to do that. You know, okay, let's take the last shot of the quarter, or we need to take 2 minutes off the clock before we can shoot the ball. And so we've been in those situations all year, and so I felt good about, you know, we were up 10, and we felt like we were in control. And even though they came back and made a few shots here late in the fourth quarter, I felt like we had been in those spots where we could persevere and win.
Do you credit some of that to playing in the OCC conference, which is a strong basketball conference, being able to get through something like that? Absolutely.
You know, there's been 2 or 3, maybe 4 games that all season where it's been a 15-20 point game. Everything else has been a close game where we've had to manage the clock, manage the score, what shots are good shots for us, what shots aren't good shots. And so, it's not like we had to do that for the first time on Wednesday night. We've done that all season. And so that's just kind of been something that, especially our older kids, they just know how to do. And, you know, they listen to what I say, but they also have that feeling of, is this a good shot? Is this not a good shot? And hopefully that helps as tonight, you know, whereas some of Carrollton's games have been a little bit more of blowouts. And so you're not managing that well, or your starters aren't playing at the end of the fourth quarter, where, you know, there's been very few games when we're able to sub for the entire fourth quarter. So, it's a different season, but it's been good for our kids to learn.
You've had 2 days of practice to get ready for today's game. How'd those practices go?
We talked about leading up to Morgan on Wednesday. we had really good practices. We were focused. We broke things down where we needed to. And so come Wednesday, I thought we were really ready to go. And so we just talked about after Wednesday, like we only have 2 days now, but we have to have 2 really good days. We can't repeat the same things back to back. We don't have time. We have 4 hours to watch film and practice. And so I thought they were really focused, brought really good energy. And so, if what those practices leading up to Morgan, kind of showed, I feel good about today.
Today you take on the Carrollton Warriors, the top seed in D4. After taking a look at them, what are 3 things you feel the Lady Knights need to do today to pull off the upset and claim the district crown?
I think the first thing would be we have to limit them to 1 shot. We have to take care of the basketball, and we have to rebound and defend and limit them to 1 shot. Did I say that one already? I did. Sorry.
That's all right. That's okay. I know you have a lot going on right now.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, good luck today. Thank you for your time, Coach.
Thank you.
That was head coach Lindsey Belden of the West Holmes Knights. When we return to the Wood Electric pregame, I'll be joined courtside with Michaela Poole from the Carrollton Warriors right after this with Big Z Sports.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
At Hartships Quality Housing, we believe a home is where families grow, memories are made, and futures are built. For 47 years, we've stood by the values that matter most: honesty, trust, and a commitment to our community. Our goal is to provide affordable, reliable housing solutions. We don't just build homes, we invest in the future by supporting local student athletes and the schools that shape tomorrow's leaders. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, we're proud to stand with our youth and the families who cheer them on. Hartships Quality Housing, built on trust, committed to community.
Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming in Carrollton offers all the services to keep your pup feeling and looking its best. Paul Palace offers full grooming, de-shed, flea and tick baths, medicated baths, nail trim, teeth and ear cleaning, and even doggy nail polish. Plus, Paul Palace offers their temperature-controlled boarding services with 4 exercise yards and outside runs and complimentary doggy snuggles. See all they offer by finding Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming on Facebook. Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Every game begins with a spark. Athletes stepping onto the court, families filling the stands, and communities coming together. At Needenthal & Company, their belief is that this spirit is what makes our communities such special places to live and grow. To all athletes in Tuscarawas, Holmes, Wayne, and Stark counties, your dedication inspires us all. Keep pushing, keep believing, and know your communities are behind you every step of the way. Needenthal & Company wishes all athletes competing the best of luck this season.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame. I'm now courtside with the coach, joined by Carrollton head coach Michaela Poole. Coach, you started off your tournament run picking up a 48-29 win over East Liverpool on Wednesday. I know it wasn't the Warriors' cleanest game of the year, but being game 1 of the tournament, do you feel it's good to get a win regardless of how you get it?
Yeah, I mean, here on out, it's 1 by 1 for sure. When we went in the locker room, it was exactly that, as, hey, we got the win and we get to move on. So that's the game plan from here on out.
Absolutely. With that being said, you had 2 days of practice. Do you feel like it gave you enough time to work on some things and start to get prepared for the Knights today?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the scouting started the night we won, of course, so we went home and watched some film. Able to just pick apart what they want to do, able to know that they want to get after it defensively, able to adjust our offense, and then work on rebounding.
Today you take on the West Holmes Knights out of the OCC. After taking a look at them, what are 3 things you feel the Warriors need to do today to come out victorious and claim the district crown?
Yeah, they're super aggressive defensive teams. I think we need to come out to be the more aggressive defensive team right out of the start, and then keeping them just in front of us. They want to get downhill, they want to get after it, and then keeping them to a limit on rebounds.
All right, Coach, thank you so much. Good luck today.
Appreciate it.
That was head coach Michaela Poole of the Carrollton Warriors. When we return, we'll have starting lineups and tip-off with Big Z Sports right after this.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Technology shouldn't slow us down. It should move us forward. At LodgeVision Technologies, we've been helping local businesses for over 12 years on US 62 in Winesburg, solving tech problems and making everyday operations easier. And we're here with custom IT solutions that just simply work. At LodgeVision, it's people first. That means service with integrity, professionalism, and genuine care. Call 330-234-5025 for your free consultation today. LodgeVision Technologies, local IT, real solutions, people first.
Hey, other guys insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently. Decrease employee turnover and increase your bottom line.
At Newtown Mall, it's a great time anytime. Sure, we've got shopping, lots of it, but did you know we're also your local entertainment hub? From exciting events to fun-filled childcare services and a versatile event space, there's always something happening. Stay in the loop, follow us on Instagram and Facebook, or visit newtownmall.com. Newtown Mall, your destination for shopping, events, and more.
Newtown Mall, a great time anytime. Newtown Mall, this town is your town.
At Huebner Chevrolet in Carrollton, we're focused 100% on delivering each and every customer an amazing experience. And it's actually very simple. We have a huge selection of inventory, and it's always priced to move. Need proof? We've saved our customers an average of $2,400 off KBB retail value over the past year. That's $2,400 per customer. Stop in today or visit us online at drivehuebner.com.
Welcome back to Dover High School as warm-ups are underway, and we are about 13 minutes from the start of today's Division IV East 2 District Championship game between the West Holmes Lady Knights and the Carrollton Lady Warriors. It's now time to jump into our Niedenthal & Company keys to the game. Mr. Shannon Thomas, the keys to the game for the West Holmes Knights.
The first thing they're going to have to do is take care of the basketball. Warriors, Kylie Uchik is the career steals leader out there, single season steals leader holder out there, and she is going to be a ball hawk tonight to try to create some turnovers. You're going to have to get inside, get some rebounds, get some second chance opportunities, and third, you're going to have to be able to handle the pressure and don't turn the ball over.
Absolutely. And for the Carrollton Lady Warriors, what do you feel after seeing them play on Wednesday? What do you think their keys to today are to come out of here with a win?
I think they're going to have to come out, maybe get started a little faster than what they did the other night. The other night, I think they come out, they was a little slow. That might have been playing to the competition a little bit. So I think they're going to have to play a little fast, control the tempo. Most importantly, they're going to have to run their offense, get their open shots. They play a lot better when they get their their shot set right. And also, I think they're going to have to rebound and get some second chance opportunities.
And just as I did last night for both teams, I'm going to throw in that the free throw percentage I think could be a key to the game for both teams. And actually, it was a factor last night in the boys' game that we did. If you don't knock your free throws down, you're leaving points off of the scoreboard, which could ultimately affect the outcome.
Those are free points, in my opinion. That's like free money. If you see it laying on the ground, you're going to pick it up. Well, you're leaving free points when you miss those free throws.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to step aside, and when we return, we'll have the PAC Drilling starting lineups and tip-off right around the corner with Big Z Sports.
brown ceiling tiles and wet spots on concrete? Are these things familiar? These are just surface level issues that affect labor hours, safety, and culture. Let us tell you how we can eliminate those issues. It all starts with a handshake. When we connect, you have our full attention. Our team of estimators and account managers will tailor a solution for your roof and your budget. Hundreds of years ago, business was started on a handshake. At Rightmark Roofing, we build more than roofs. We build relationships.
Jeff Wallach LLC is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
At Kent State Tuscarawas, you create your own success. Choose from over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees, including animation game design, information technology, early childhood education, engineering technology, business management, nursing, and vet tech. Our tuition is low, our professors are excellent, and we deliver a high-quality academic experience. Stay close to home. Spend less. Prepare for your future today at Kent State Tuscarawas. You belong here.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
In basketball, a game can be won or lost with the right call. Real estate is no different. Hi, this is Jan McInturf, and when it's time to buy or sell a home, the right call is to McInturf Realty. For over 30 years, our team has delivered results, making us your trusted local real estate choice. We're grateful for your continued support and are ready to help you make the right moves in real estate. Visit us online at McInturfRealty.net. Make the call to McInturf Realty.
Welcome back to Dover High School as we are getting set now for starting lineups. And so we'll do our PAC drilling starting lineup. Shannon Thomas, you have the West Holmes Lady Knights.
Yeah, starting for the Lady Knights will be number 3, Briar Klein. She's a 5'6" senior. And then number 10, Selena Proper. She's a 5'7" senior. Rory Wilcox, she'll wear number 12. She's a 5'7" junior. Then number 13, Kara McMillan, a 5'6" junior. And due to jersey issues tonight, Maddie Fair will be wearing number 20, and she is a 5'5" junior.
And the PAC drilling starting lineups for the Carrollton Lady Warriors. Number 14, Emma Schaefer, she's a 5'7" senior. Number 15, Kylie Uchik, she's a 5'7" senior. Number 20, KJ Raudebush, a 5'8" sophomore. Number 23, Ivy Bishop, she's a 5'9" senior. And number 32, Cameron Shaw, she's a 5'10" senior. Head coaches for both teams, Michaela Poole for the Carrollton Lady Warriors and Lindsay Belden for the West Holmes Lady Knights, as they're introducing all the bench players as they do in every tournament game, which is, I think it's a pretty cool thing. You know, when you're on the bench roster for the tournament run, it makes it a little bit more fun for those kids that have worked so hard.
Yeah, they work all year. They're the practice players. They got to go against these varsity squads to get them to this point. Sometimes you get used, sometimes you don't, but it's nice to be recognized in front of the crowd.
Absolutely. It's very. I'll tell you what. Since we started our broadcast, the crowd's really filled in nicely. The home side there is filled in pretty full of Carrollton fans and some West Holmes Knights fans, and below us is this whole section below us is about full as well. So it's great to see both communities out supporting their teams.
Well, it's a beautiful day. Go for a drive, roll the window down, support your local basketball teams. And if you got your dog out and they're running around the dog park right now getting a little muddy, you might want to swing by Paul Palace Grooming and Boarding and schedule an appointment this week to get that dog cleaned up and get it taken care of. Or remember, your wife is starting to schedule those vacations. That dog's got to go somewhere for the week too, and they can help you out with that.
Yeah, with what Paul Palace offers out there at their boarding facility, great amenities for the pets. You know they fill up quickly, so summer's not too far away.
Listen, when it comes to our dogs, my wife will spare no cost.
Exactly.
I might have to leave Midvale and go to New Philadelphia for vacation, but my dogs are going to get treated to the best.
Absolutely. And Paul Palace can do that.
That's right.
Yeah, this is the first broadcast that you and Chris, obviously you guys wear shorts periodically throughout the winter based on the outdoor temp, but this is the first time I've been to the gym this winter with shorts on. I wasn't going to pass up the opportunity.
Yeah, I could probably count on one hand how many times I wore pants this year in the wintertime, other than when I go to work. When you work outside, you got to wear pants in the wintertime. But it's beautiful, and they're calling for a little bit of weather, I think, on Sunday or Monday. But yeah. Spring is almost here officially, and I'm excited. We got some unfinished business with basketball season on the boys and girls side, so make sure you stay tuned to Big Z Sports to find out what gyms we will be in.
Yeah.
But coming up here soon, we'll be releasing that baseball and softball schedule, and we'll be excited about that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just about done. Obviously, we got to work a season ahead, so I've been trying to, when I have a minute, try to work on that. It's just about there. I think we're going to be at a lot of different parks and schools this coming spring, as we are getting set to get things underway. As the ball gets batted out of bounds, it looked like it went off the Carrollton player, and it did. Ivy Bishop knocked that out of bounds, and nobody could corral it. Head coach Lindsey Belden was ready to, I think, set the offense for the Knights and just get this thing underway.
Yeah, they're ready to go here, and they're going to bring the ball up court.
Proper gets it to Klein. Swinging it around, not in any hurry right now. You know both teams are going to want to feel the defenses out to see what's in front of them. Proper with the jump shot, nothing but net and good. Proper with a nice shot there, just beyond the foul line to get the points on the board for the Knights. KJ Raudebush with 3-point shot, that falls short, rebounded by Briar Klein. Knights looking to push the tempo. 4-on-5 right now, see if they can take advantage of it. Kick it back to Proper, 3-point shot. That falls quick, 5-0 lead for the West Holmes Lady Knights.
Yeah, she's on fire right now, and she hit the mid-range jumper, then hit the long one. So Knights are moving.
And now they get into their full court press. The Warriors had a little bit of trouble getting the ball across, but Uchik comes around with it. Gets it to Raudebush. Raudebush back out to Shaw. Or I'm sorry, that's Schaefer. Schaefer back to Raudebush. Gets it back to Uchik. Uchik looks to drive. Knights kind of collapse on that. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebounded by Briar Klein.
Well, Klein's second rebound already here in the first quarter.
Klein swings it over to Maddie Fair. 3-point shot, back iron, no good. Rebounded by Uchik. Knights go right into that pressure defense, causing trouble for the Lady Warriors. Good hustle there by Emma Schaefer, but it's going to go back West Holmes' way.
Yeah, they kind of just got in a hurry right there and was throwing the ball around. Shaw got it, and she looked to throw it because she felt the pressure, and the Knights almost stole it, and Schaefer hustled and tried to get to it and kind of got it knocked out of bounds off of her. But
yeah, the Knights getting into that full court press, miss or make on the shot, doesn't matter. They're going right to a double team, and it's causing issues right now. Proper left wide open again. 3-point shot. That one rattles around, no good. Uchik comes up with the rebound. Going to get a foul called there.
Nah, going to be a jump ball.
Oh, jump ball, okay. I would say Rory Wilcox. Looks like she kind of came over the top, but jump ball was the call. Knights in that pressure again. Now the foul is going to be called on Maddie Fair. A little too aggressive, trying to go for the steal.
Yeah, she got her arm in between Schaefer's arms right there and went to go for the ball, and instead she kind of hooked her kind of on the bicep right there, and they called the foul.
Uchik gets it into Schaefer again. She's guarded by Proper. Uchik beats the press. 3-on-2 for the Lady Warriors. Uchik all the way to the glass, gets fouled on the way up. That foul is going to be called on, I believe that was number 12. That's Rory Wilcox. That's her second foul. Forcing an early substitution by head coach Lindsey Belden.
Yeah, at first I thought they was going to call that on 13, and he flopped the call to Maddie Fair.
Uchik's first shot from the First Federal Community Bank foul line rattles around and kicks out. Subbing in for the Lady Warriors, Marie Patterson, 5'3" sophomore. Uchik's second shot rattles around and falls this time. Warriors not getting into any type of pressure right now. Proper brings it up the floor. Knights not in any hurry. They've been working it around and getting success, though, getting the open shots. A lot of screens going on out there. Klein hands it to Proper. Proper with a spin move into the lane, lost control of the ball. Warriors come up with it, get it ahead to Ivy Bishop. Bishop finds Uchik in the lane, shot up, no good. A late foul call from actually the scorer's table, Shannon.
Yeah, she was a long ways away from that. And as a coach, that's one of those ones that's got to frustrate you because the official underneath the hoop didn't call it, and it was called from out here.
Yeah. So Uchik will step back to the line. First shot goes in. So all the Warriors' points, all two of them, both from the free throw line, all by Uchik. Second shot is up and good. 5-3, 5:27 to play here in the first quarter. West Holmes has the lead. Klein has it on the wing. She dribbles around, looking to get something started. Nice entry pass underneath. And the nice putback there by Rory Wilcox. Bishop drives the lane, kicks it out to Roudabush. Roudabush 3-point shot, front iron, no good. Uchik came over the back there trying to get the rebound. She came over Proper's back, going to get called for the foul.
Yeah, she just kind of reached over and kind of got her body against her body, and anytime you body somebody up like that, the officials are going to call it.
Absolutely. So Proper brings it up the floor. Keep working it around, and Uchik, as she does often, gets the steal and gets the turnover for the Lady Warriors. Uchik all the way to the hoop front, rattles around, no good. Rebounded underneath by Cameron Shaw, and I think they're getting another jump ball call.
Yeah, Shaw, she grabbed a hold of it right there, and as soon as she did, she brought it down to waist level, and two Knights players grabbed a hold of it.
Couple more substitutions for the Lady Knights. Lily Brown checking in. And Ella Willard's coming in for the West Holmes Lady Knights. In that transition, it looked like Marie Patterson kind of tripped and fell. I think she landed a little awkwardly, so I think she just needs a minute to kind of catch her composure.
Going to go a kick ball there on Schaefer.
So a lot of action early on here, 7-3, 4:31 to play in the first quarter. Our coverage today brought to you by the Kime Company, TMK Valley Propane, and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, as it's been all season long. Klein works around, nice entry pass to Proper. Nothing came from it. They work it back around. 3-point shot from the wing, front iron, no good. Rebounded underneath, put back, no good. Rebounded by KJ Roudabush. Uchik pushes ahead to Bishop. That shot's long, rebounded by Proper. Proper, then the Knights have numbers. Kick it back to Briar Klein. 3-point shot. Front iron, no good. Rebounded by Raudebusch. A little surprised they settled for a 3-point shot there. Numbers 3-on-1.
Yeah, and that's one of the things right there you got to realize when you got the numbers like that, you have the advantage. Try to go for a better shot selection, and they just kind of threw it up right there.
Bishop surveys the defense, gets it to Schaefer. Schaefer to Uchik. Uchik 3-point shot. Back iron, no good. Ball's rolling around. Going to probably get another. No, still rolling around. Still rolling around. And we're going to get a jump ball call, so Carrollton will maintain possession.
I don't even know if anybody really had enough of it. I think the official just said, hey, we got 8 bodies on the floor.
Yeah.
We're just going to call this one.
We're just going to have a reset.
Yeah, this should be Carrollton ball.
Yeah.
Tell you what, right now, West Holmes Knights has done a nice job using their bench, trying to keep legs fresh. That's a fast-paced first quarter.
Yeah, Riley Hannacrat checks in for the Lady Warriors. She comes in for Cameron Shaw as Bishop with a little jumper. No good. Rebounded by Zelina Proper. Pushes it ahead to Klein. Klein gets it to Lily Brown. And the Warriors come away with another turnover. Uchik ends up with it, pushing. Hard drive to the hoop. Rattles around and falls. Kylie Uchik's got all 5 points for the Lady Warriors early on. 2:48 to play. Knights looking to push again. Trying to draw the contact, cannot. Carrie McMillan had a nice, thought she had the offensive rebound. KJ Raudebusch just took it away, though.
Yeah, and Uchik goes coast to coast with it. And now all of a sudden we went from a 7-3 game to a 7-7 game.
Yeah, it happened very quickly. Briar Klein, top of the key, 3-point shot. Bottom.
Yeah, she kind of knew that shot was going to be money as she just took a dribble backwards and went ahead and fired it. So nice shot.
She can tell you can tell these Lady Knights, they're a team that like to shoot that 3-point shot. And Uchik, top of the key, looks to drive again and does. All the way to the rack, front iron, no good.
Proper with another rebound.
Yeah.
Proper.
Yeah.
We'll get it right.
By the third quarter, we're going to have that thing nailed, right? The Knights work it around. Get it over to Klein just in front of the Carrollton bench. Bishop's playing just far enough off that I think Klein could still take that shot if she wanted it. Proper gets it back to Klein. Wide open 3, front iron, no good. Ball batted around, saved by KJ Raudebusch. Gets it to Uchik, to Schaefer. Schaefer drives it hard to the lane. Jump shot, good. 10-9, just over a minute to play here in the first quarter.
And that bucket was all because of the hustle of KJ Raudebusch down there. She didn't give up on that rebound and saved it from going out of bounds, so nice hustle.
Going to call an illegal screen as Klein hit the 3-point shot, but the illegal screen is going to be called on the Knights, Lily Brown.
Yeah, just a moving screen right there. You got to be set, and she kind of was running and ran into her to push her out of the way, and that got Klein open.
You see moving screens all the time, and the worst time to have it is when you see the shot go in right after the call was made. Warriors trail by 1, a minute to play here in the first quarter. Schaefer, she gets it over to Hannacrat. Back out to Uchik to get things set. Warriors with the drive. Jump shot up and good. That shot by Erin Schaefer.
Yeah, nice job by Erin Schaefer right there because she was actually wide open. She probably could have took the 3-pointer, and she's seen the opportunity to go forward.
Yeah, Knights were looking to push. Their ball was saved from out of bounds, but the Warriors came up with it. Pushed to the other end. Schaefer, hard drive to the hoop and the foul. She's going to go to the First Federal Community Bank foul line to try to complete the 3-point play.
Yeah, right now it looked like when this game started, the West Holmes Knights was going to have the momentum and they were going to kind of run this court and run Carrollton out of it. And all of a sudden, Carrollton come fighting back, and now they're on the aggressive side.
Schaefer shot up, rattles all the way around and falls. 14-10, Carrollton leads, 30 seconds to play in the first quarter. Knights in no hurry here, looking for the last shot. Klein and Proper out top. Entry pass. Tied up by the Warriors. Oh, they're going to get called a travel.
Yeah, she changed her pivot foot right there. I know they're wanting a foul, but when she brought the ball down, they went over to try to grab a hold of her, and when they went to grab a hold of the ball, she changed her pivot foot.
Schaefer to Uchik. Uchik with 4 seconds. Long three-point shot. Front iron. No good. Rebounded by the Knights. That'll do it for the first quarter. 14-10. Warriors lead. Back with more with Big Z Sports right after this.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales. And once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarchoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Welcome back to Dover High School as we are getting set to start the second quarter with Carrollton leading 14-10. And Shannon, you mentioned it there at the end of the first quarter. Lady Knights came out, pressure that causing all kinds of trouble for the Lady Warriors, but the Warriors kind of flipped the script there to end the first quarter.
Yeah, and that's what they had to do. They kind of fell behind there early, and they had to figure out a way to go, and they just completely changed the momentum and did an outstanding job there in that end of that first quarter.
Knights look to get things rolling again here as Klein searching for someone. Cross-court pass over to Kara McMillan. McMillan back to Klein. Three-point shot. Front iron, no good. Rebounded by Uchik. Uchik looks to push the pace and does. Kicks it out to Schaefer. Three-point shot, bottom. Emma Schaefer with the three-point shot, expanding the Warrior lead to 17-10.
Yeah, that gives her 7 points here in the first half.
Klein looks to drive on Bishop and does, all the way to the hoop, off the glass and good. That was a good strong drive there by Briar Klein.
And they needed a bucket right there. They needed a way to try to slow down that momentum of Carrollton. You didn't want to miss another shot.
Yeah. A little surprised right now. They were having success with that full court press, and they've kind of pulled out of that. Warriors jump shot rattles all the way around. No good. Rebounded by Maddie Fair. Drive to the hoop, catches nothing. Cameron Shaw bats it over to Emma Schaefer, so Schaefer pushes it ahead, slows things down. Cross-court pass to Uchik. Uchik with another drive to the hoop into the entire West Holmes team. That's rebounded by the Knights, and Proper comes up the floor for the Knights.
Yeah, nice job by Wilcox right there. She jumped in and made sure she had her feet established on the floor before she grabbed a hold of the ball.
Wilcox gets it out to Klein. Klein resets. Maddie Fair catches it on the wing. Wing to Proper. Three-point shot. Back iron, no good. It's a hustle for the ball. Uchik. That was actually a very smart play by the West Holmes defender in that case. I think Uchik was expecting some contact. It just never came, and she ran out of bounds.
Yeah, and you know, and smart of her just to go ahead and take it out of bounds also instead of trying to throw it back in. Give your team time to stop for a second and regroup.
Yeah. Proper has it out top. She gets it over to Briar Klein, who was left wide open. Three-point shot, good. One thing the Warriors should have learned by now, you don't want to leave Briar Klein open behind the arc because she can knock him down.
Yeah, that's her second three-pointer here in the first half.
Raudebusch has it on the wing. Cross-court pass to Bishop. Bishop drives to the hoop, off the glass, no good. Unfortunately, it was another late call, and here's the deal. I think there was a foul called there. The fans are going to get animated when the call comes in late.
Yeah, they're expecting it right away, and when the whistle is that late because they continue to play on, it makes the fans question it.
It does. So Ivy Bishop's first shot rattles around, no good from the First Federal Community Bank foul line. Second shot up, nothing but net. So she splits the pair, 18-15, just over 5 minutes to play here in the first half. Proper gets the call from head coach Lindsey Belden. Works it around. Gets it to Briar Klein at the top of the key. Klein to Proper. You can tell Klein and Proper every time they get it, they look for a way to get the shot up. As Proper with a nice drive to the hoop, off the glass, up and good. Schaefer pushing the tempo, gets it out to Roudabush. Over to Bishop. Bishop with a drive to the hoop. A little too strong, rebounded by Briar Klein.
Yeah, right now it seems like everything for the Knights is going through Klein and Proper.
Yeah. Which, based on season statistics, I think that's how it's been all year, as Maddie Fair looks to make a move, kicks it back to Briar Klein. Front iron, no good. Nice rebound there by the Knights, but unable to finish it.
Is that going to be Maddie Fair's third foul?
It is. Yeah, sometimes in basketball, you're as a player, you just end up in the wrong spot at the wrong time, and you can get those fouls called pretty quickly.
And we seen that last night in the boys' game that with the best player on the one team got in foul trouble early and spent a lot of time on the bench.
Yes. KJ Roudabush with a hard drive to the hoop, but she was blocked from behind there by the Knights. Briar Klein looks to push. Spin move into the lane off the glass, a little too strong. Rebounded by Hannacrat. Schaefer looks to push. Shut off there by Proper. Proper pushing it ahead. Gets it to Klein. Knights slow it down. One-point game, 3:45 to play in the first half. Ball batted around a little bit. Proper works it around, back, ends up to Klein. Klein, drive to the hoop. Going to get fouled on the way up. Couldn't get to finish, but she'll go to the line to shoot two. Emma Schaefer going to get called for the foul. That's her first. As Klein steps to the First Federal Community Bank foul line. It's almost like the Warriors are baiting Klein into taking those three-point shots, but she's had a lot of success.
Yeah, you don't want to bait somebody that can hit them.
Klein knocked down the first one, and the second. Back iron, no good. Rebounded by Cameron Shaw. Shaw gets to Uchik. Ahead to a wide open Shaw. A little too strong off the glass. Proper comes down with the rebound. Klein gets it on the wing. Kicks it back to Rory Wilcox. Three-point shot. Can't catch anything. Nice save there by the Knights. Is Emma Schaefer kind of in no man's land. We're going to get a Cush Financial Group timeout by the Carrollton Lady Warriors. We'll take it with them. Back with more with Big Z Sports right after this.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Join us at Keim Home Center and Keim Mount Hope Hardware for the President's Day appliance sale. Now through February 26th, save on brands like Whirlpool and GE. And shop with confidence, knowing our appliance team services what we sell. Visit us online at keimhome.com, at Keim Home Center in Charm, or at Keim Mount Hope Hardware to learn more and shop the President's Day appliance sale. Now through February 26th.
Welcome back to Dover High School as we were coming out of the timeout. Good timeout there, I think, by head coach Michaela Poole. Obviously, we got a tie ball game, 3:11 to play in the first half. Probably wants to get her team on their same page as they head into these last couple minutes of the first half in a tie ball game.
Yeah, well, the second quarter kind of started the way the first quarter did, and now she's probably trying to slow them down, say, hey, listen, this is what we're doing wrong. We need to correct this, and just about throw it away, and she did.
And she did. Proper comes up with the steal. Uchik reaches in. Nothing called. Now there's a double team. Nothing called again. A lot of contact out there, and Schaefer comes out with it to push for the Warriors. Back to Uchik. Uchik, three-point shot. Back iron, no good. Ball batted around, rebounded by the Knights, Gabby Fowler. Proper looks to push. Fowler, drive, kick. Working it around. Kara McMillan with a drive to the hoop, off the glass. Iron, no good. Rebounded by Kylie Uchik. Uchik gets it head to Schaefer. Schaefer with a Euro step into the lane. That shot doesn't fall. Proper with yet another rebound. She works it ahead to Maddie Patterson. Shot up, no good. KJ Rodebush going to get called on the foul.
Yeah, and that's one of those fouls right there where KJ was in position. She could have took the charge, but once the contact came, she turned her body.
Yes.
And she turned her body to look for the ball, and so she gets called for the block instead of taking the, you hate to say it, you should have threw a flop in there.
As the first shot rattles around by Marie Patterson, no good. Second shot up, and nothing but net. Knights lead by one, just over 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Uchik slows it down, brings it across the timeline. Gets it over to Aaron Schaefer. Schaefer, entry pass to Uchik with a drive to the hoop, off the glass, up and good.
How nice was that pass right there? Very often do you see somebody use a bounce pass anymore, and she laid that bounce pass in there nice to a cutting Uchik.
It was. Briar Klein, top of the key, three-point shot, bottom. Again, she can hit them. 22-20, 1:38 to play here in the first half, I'm sorry. Uchik drives on Proper all the way, kicks it to Bishop in the corner, three-point shot, long, and Uchik's going to get called for her second foul.
Yeah, she tried to reach over top of Klein right there, and like I said, got into her back right there and gets called for the foul.
Yeah, kind of in the danger zone right here.
Klein's hurt. She's grabbing hold of her shoulder.
I'm going to guess she's not coming out.
That kind of looks like it was a little bit of a stinger right there.
Yeah, she worked it off. One thing, over our years with Big Z Sports, when you hear the name Klein, if you're dinged up a little bit, I don't think they're going to come out of the game.
No, that's a name out there in the West Holmes School District that they're some aggressive athletes.
They are. As Ivy Bishop got called there with a contact foul. Entry pass. Gets still kind of rolling around down there as Marie Patterson ended up with it.
Yeah, they're going to say Aaron Schaefer kind of bumped her a little bit when she was trying to dribble back out.
And that's team foul number 5, so that's going to be 2 foul shots for the Lady Knights.
Yeah, so there in the first quarter, it was the Warriors that were getting all the calls, and now here in the second quarter, the Knights are getting the calls.
Yeah, it's kind of balanced out.
So now nobody can be mad at the officials.
That's Patterson's first shot up and good to extend the Knight lead to 3. And her second shot up and good. Just over a minute to play, 24-20, West Holmes with the lead. Schaefer gets it over the timeline, gets it to Bishop on the wing. Bishop, nice entry pass to KJ Rodebush. Goes up strong, going to get fouled. Briar Klein pleading that she was straight up and down. Unfortunately, I think they probably called it on the lower, the body contact's probably what drew the foul. Rodebush's first shot, front iron, no good. As she looks to split the pair from the First Federal Community Bank foul line. Second shot, nothing but net. 1 minute to play in the first half. West Holmes leads by 3. Proper gets it to Klein. I don't think the Knights are going to be in any hurry here. You got a 3-point lead in the district championship. I'm going to guess they're probably pretty happy with that right now.
Yeah, and the first thing you're going to do, I kind of got a feeling that Klein's going to be the one to take this shot from deep.
Gets it to Patterson. Patterson gets it back out to Klein. They're doing just what they need to do so they don't get the 5-second call. Klein gets it back out to Proper. Carrollton starting to extend the defense a little bit. Now they're going to get Klein into a double team. She gets it back to Proper, to Patterson. Patterson, entry pass, batted around, still batting around. Raudebusch comes out with it. 5 seconds to play. 3. Bishop, 3-point shot. Front iron, no good. And that'll end the half. 24-21, West Holmes leads. We'll be back with the First National Bank of Denison halftime report right after this with Big Z Sports.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
At Hartshire's Quality Housing, we believe a home is where families grow, memories are made, and futures are built. For 47 years, we've stood by the values that matter most: honesty, trust, and a commitment to our community. Our goal is to provide affordable, reliable housing solutions. We don't just build homes, we invest in the future by supporting local student athletes and the schools that shape tomorrow's leaders. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, we're proud to stand with our youth and the families who cheer them on. Hartshire's Quality Housing, built on trust, committed to community.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Welcome back to Dover High School as we are in the First National Bank of Denison halftime report. As the West Holmes Lady Knights, they lead the Carrollton Lady Warriors 24-21. And basically, as a brief overview of this game, I would say that early on, West Holmes, they really crashed the boards, got a lot of second chance opportunities. But more importantly, they've had some success from behind the arc, Shannon.
Yeah, and the go with that crash in the boards, they're leading the rebound advantage 16-8 in the first half. So, that's kind of the difference right there. And like you said, they've hit 4 3-pointers from deep. compared to Carrollton only has one. So we'll jump into some team stats here real quick. For the West Home Knights, who are leading the game, Briar Klein leads the way with 12 points, 3 rebounds. Zelina Proper has 7 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals. Rory Wilcox has 2 points, 3 rebounds. And then Karen McMillan, Ella Willard, Maddie Fair, and Gabby Fowler all have 1 rebound for the West Home Knights. And for your Carrollton Warriors, Kylie Uchik leads the way with 9 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals. Emma Schaefer has 8 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal. Erin Schaefer has 3 points. KJ Rattapush has 1 point, 3 rebounds, and a steal. And Riley Hankrat has 1 rebound and 1 steal. As far as team totals, like I said, rebounds is led the way by the West Home Knights, got 16 compared to 8 for the Warriors. The Warriors lead the steal category with 5 steals compared to 2 for the Knights. And from the free throw line, the Carrollton Warriors are 6 of 9 from the free throw line. And the West Home Knights is 4 of 6 from the free throw line. And that's your stats for the First National Bank of Denison halftime show.
Well, thank you, Shannon. And one thing I'm kind of expecting to see, we haven't seen any full court pressure from the Lady Warriors yet. I'm expecting to see some here in the second half. We did see a little bit of it from the Lady Knights. They had some success with that pressure. I have a feeling that we're going to be in store for a full court basketball game here in the second half.
Yeah, you kind of wonder if the teams kind of stayed away from the pressure a little bit, to maybe try to save their legs, try to save a little bit of energy, because they know this is going to come down, to a tough second half right here. And if you can keep your girls fresh for the first half, maybe the second half you can pick up the intensity.
Yeah, and you got a couple girls to keep an eye on in a little bit of foul trouble right now. Obviously on the Warrior side, you got Kylie Uchik. She's got 2 fouls. And then on the Lady Knights side, you have Maddie Fair that picked up 3 fouls. She was just in the wrong place at the wrong time on 3 occasions. So we'll see if if there's a foul situation as well as we get down the stretch in a close game.
Yeah, and you got to give it to the West Home Knights, the bench players right there. They come off the bench when one of your starters gets into foul trouble that early in the game, and they got to miss the biggest part of that first half. The girls off the bench, that's where the difference is made, and they did an outstanding job coming in to help the Knights to regain that lead there in the second quarter. And the Carrollton Warriors, we know they are down 2 of their best players for the biggest part of the season. And it's nice to see Bray Rattabush here tonight after having surgery earlier this week. And come to find out, they had to take parts out of one knee and put in the other knee. So, it's glad to see her here. And like I said, it's going to be an interesting second half here.
Absolutely. Well, that'll do it for the First National Bank of Denison halftime report. When we return, we'll have second half action from the Division IV East 2 District Championship game between Carrollton and West Holmes with Big Z Sports.
Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming in Carrollton offers all the services to keep your pup feeling and looking its best. Paul Palace offers full grooming, de-shed, flea and tick baths, medicated baths, nail trim, teeth and ear cleaning, and even doggy nail polish. Plus, Paul Palace offers their temperature-controlled boarding services with 4 exercise yards and outside runs and complimentary doggy snuggles. See all they offer by finding Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming on Facebook. Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Every game begins with a spark. Athletes stepping onto the court, families filling the stands, and communities coming together. At Niedenthal & Company, their belief is that this spirit is what makes our communities such special places to live and grow. To all athletes in Tuscarawas, Holmes, Wayne, and Stark counties, your dedication inspires us all. Keep pushing, keep believing, and know your communities are behind you every step of the way. Niedenthal & Company wishes all athletes competing the best of luck this season.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Technology shouldn't slow us down. It should move us forward. At LodgeVision Technologies, we've been helping local businesses for over 12 years on US 62 in Winesburg, solving tech problems and making everyday operations easier. And we're here with custom IT solutions that just simply work. At LodgeVision, it's people first. That means service with integrity, professionalism, and genuine care. Call 330-234-5025 for your free consultation today. LodgeVision Technologies, local IT, real solutions, people first.
Hey, other guys insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Think Newtown Mall is just for shopping? Think again. With a great mix of local favorites and national brands, it's the perfect place to find what you need and discover something new. Whether you're checking out the latest trends, grabbing a bite to eat, or just enjoying the atmosphere, it's a great time anytime. Make a day of it, bring a friend, and experience the mall like never before. Stay in the loop. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram and visit newtownmall.com to see what's happening.
Newtown Mall, a great time anytime. Newtown Mall, this town is your town.
Welcome back to Dover High School as we are getting set to start the second half of basketball. And I think we're in for a great second half of basketball. As Uchik went to put the ball down, and it looked like she just dribbled it right off of her foot.
Yeah, I think the West Holmes player in Proper there got her hand on it and kind of knocked it into Uchik's leg, and it went out of bounds. But no matter how it happens, it's still a turnover.
Absolutely. As Proper brings it up, gets it to Klein. Klein doubled. Nice entry pass into McMillan, and McMillan's going to get fouled on the way up.
Yeah, they're going to get Uchik come in there instead of stopping and taking the charge.
That'll be, if that's Uchik, that's her third.
Yeah, she took a big swat right there, and her forearm come in and hit her.
That early into the third quarter, that's just kind of like having 3 fouls in the first half. As McMillan knocks down the first one from the First Federal Community Bank foul line. Second shot is up and good. So the Knights lead 26-21, 7:40 to play here in the third quarter. Schaefer gets it to Uchik. Uchik dribbles around, entry pass into Shaw. That's stolen by Proper. Proper looks to push, resets, gets to Maddie Fair. Fair to Klein. Shot fake. Going to get called for the offensive foul as Bishop was playing tight defense and Klein just went to swing the ball.
Yeah, when you extend your elbows out like that.
Now they're going to have a discussion though, because you do have to give the offensive player space.
So it's going to be interesting on the call right here.
It will, yeah, because that's what they're talking about. You have to allow space. Yeah, I didn't think they would change the call made on the floor, and that's going to be Klein's third foul.
This is one of those things where I would say an official's not going to change their call because it wasn't like a charge or something like that.
No.
But they discussed it, and now they're both on the same page of what will happen the next time.
They are. Schaefer gets it to Bishop. Bishop drives the lane. She's going to get tied up by, guess who, Maddie Fair, who's going to pick up her fourth foul.
Yeah, and Maddie Fair's going to be taking another seat on the bench after 1 minute into the third quarter. And you hate that, like you said, she was just standing there playing tight defense straight up and down, and just the way they fell into each other.
As Bishop's first shot's up and good. Yeah, Fair literally, the entry pass to Bishop, it all came together right where Maddie Fair was, and she didn't do anything wrong. She was just in the wrong place at the wrong time as Bishop's second shot is up and good. 3-point lead for the Knights as Proper brings it up the floor. Gets it to Klein. Klein to McMillan. To Rory Wilcox. Gets it back to Proper. Proper guarded by Schaefer. As Klein, top of the key. Gets it back to Proper. Proper thought about the drive and does. Drives the lane, front iron, no good. Rebounded by Schaefer. Schaefer looks to push ahead. Kicks it out to Uchik. Uchik, corner three. Good. As Kylie Uchik hits the three-point shot from the Carrollton bench to tie things up at 26 apiece. Briar Klein on the wing. Has Bishop on her. Schaefer comes up with a loose ball, gets it ahead to Kylie Uchik, lays it off the glass, up and good. Timeout, West Holmes. We're going to take it with them. Cush Financial Group timeout with Big Z Sports. Back with more after this.
At Huebner Chevrolet in Carrollton, we're focused 100% on delivering each and every customer an amazing experience. And it's actually very simple. We have a huge selection of inventory, and it's always priced to move. Need proof? We've saved our customers an average of $2,400 off KBB retail value over the past year. That's $2,400 per customer. Stop in today or visit us online at drivehuebner.com.
Welcome back to Dover High School. Good time out there by head coach Lindsey Belden as Carrollton did that thing again where they kind of swayed the momentum that West Holmes grabbed right out of the locker room.
Yeah, they called a timeout to try to slow down the momentum, and if you like to go fast and you like the wind in your hair, get a hold of our friends out there at Huebner Chevrolet and see if they can get you a nice sport car for this summer with a convertible.
Absolutely.
Or if you love the snow and you want to get prepared for next winter, I'm sure they got plenty of four-wheel drive vehicles that they can help you out with. So go check out our friends at Huebner Chevrolet.
So the Knights get set here. Working around to Proper. Proper's three-point shot up, nothing but net. Proper has not forced the shot yet today as the Warriors work it ahead quickly, but Cameron Shaw just couldn't come up with it. Briar Klein comes out. Gets it ahead to Proper. Proper drives the lane. Shot fake up off the glass. Rattles around, no good. Somehow ends up with the rebound. Gets it out to Briar Klein. Klein gets it to Proper in the corner. Three-point shot. Front iron, no good. Rebounded by Kylie Uchik. Uchik pushes ahead. She's got Schaefer on the wing. Spin move, kicks it out. Tried to hit Cameron Shaw, but Briar Klein ends up with it. Klein, entry pass into McMillan. That's Rory Wilcox up off the glass and good.
And just like that, West Home Knights have the momentum again.
Yeah. Yeah, they've handled, whenever the Warriors have tried to pick the pace up with their offense, the Knights have been able to take control of that. Bishop's shot doesn't catch anything, but the glass goes out of bounds. West Holmes will take over.
Yeah, it was Cameron Shaw and somebody from the Knights was fighting to get the rebound, and I think it come off and hit Shaw in the back and then rolled right out of bounds.
4:40 to play here in the third quarter. Knights lead by 3 and have the ball. Nice drive in on Uchik. Doesn't catch anything. Uchik ends up with the rebound. Uchik, as always, looks to push. Kicks it back. KJ Raudebush thought about it. Kicks it to Uchik for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebounded by Marie Patterson. And Uchik's going to pick up her 4th foul.
Yeah, and that was a frustration foul is all that was right there.
And they that board's wrong. They did call a foul on Uchik, didn't they?
Oh, the coach has pulled her out for a reason. I thought that's who the foul was on, but maybe.
Yeah. Well, moving on.
Hey, whenever we see her on the bench full time, we'll know if it was 4 or 5.
Proper's three-point shot hit every part of the rim, but just could not fall. Klein came up with the offensive rebound. McMillan gets hit, gets it back out to Proper. Proper with the drive. She's got Aaron Shaw on her. Kicks it out. Knights working it around. McMillan, little contact, nothing called. Raudebush with the defensive rebound. And Raudebush just dribbled it off her leg. Proper comes up with it. Couple moves off the glass, no good. Schaefer comes up with the glass. Things got a little sloppy there for a couple possessions, Shannon.
Yeah, just playing out of control, and now we're going to pick up a foul right there, and that was going to be on.
Yeah, it's going to be on Patterson. Ella Willard checks in for the Lady Knights. Entry pass, batted around. Briar Klein comes up with it. Long pass ahead by Proper. Gets it ahead to McMillan. McMillan back to Klein. Thought about the three. Thought about it again. Drives the lane.
There's travel.
Yeah. Good idea there by Ella Willard. Unfortunately, when she first thought about the pass is when she should have gotten it in.
It was funny if you was watching KJ Radebush right there. As soon as she went in the air and she come down and landed, KJ was already making a traveling call just as the whistle went off.
So Uchik checks back into the game.
I'm going to say they got that cleared up that the foul wasn't on her.
They must have. Hannah Crack got it right in front of us. Back over to Uchik. Uchik with a drive to the hoop. Whole West Holmes defense was waiting on her as Briar Klein comes out with the rebound. Just couldn't corral the ball.
Yeah, she's trying to corral it and dribble it at the same time. Ended up dribbling it on the baseline.
Knights lead by 3, 2:49 to play here in the third quarter. Emma Shaw gets it in. Or I'm sorry, Aaron Shaw. Schaefer. Boy, oh boy, I'm struggling. Schaefer with a drive, kicks it out to Radebush. Radebush to Uchik. Uchik with a drive to the hoop. Off the glass and good.
Yeah, Uchik was moving through the lane so fast, I was thinking if she don't use that square, she's not going to make it, and she did a nice job laying it off the glass.
Proper gets things set, gets it to Klein.
I noticed the defense has picked up a little bit tighter on Klein here in the second half.
It has. Knights not really in any hurry, though, on their offensive possessions. You can tell they're trying to work for a good shot. Going to get a push there on Aaron Schaefer.
Schaefer was trying to get out there to guard Klein, and Proper was just kind of standing there with her hands up in the air, kind of just in the way.
Yeah.
And Schaefer just pushed her all the way back to her teammate.
I think you could probably chalk that up as another frustration foul. We've seen a few of those today. Klein gets it to Proper to get things set. Nice entry pass there by Klein.
Yeah.
Unable to get the shot to fall, though, as Uchik comes out with the rebound.
Yeah, that was just a nice little pick and roll right there.
Uchik all the way to the hoop. Nobody got in front of her, but the Lady Knights get the rebound there by Ella Willard. Klein, another nice entry pass to Proper. She couldn't corral it, but saved. Puts the shot up with a lot of contact. Lily Brown found a way to get the shot up, and it falls.
Yeah, she pushed it up through the contact right there and got it to go in.
Knights still lead by 3, just over a minute to play in the third quarter. Hannah Crack gets it there, and Schaefer going to get a foul called on the Knights, I believe.
No, they're going to call that one on Schaefer on the push.
Okay.
Or not Schaefer, Shaw. They're going to get Cammie Shaw.
Cammie Shaw is going to get called for that.
So this is a big possession right here with the Knights. They're probably going to try to burn this last minute.
I would say so, and it looks like that's what head coach Lindsey Belden's saying right now. There's no reason to rush right now. You got a 3-point lead, under a minute to play. Klein with another nice pass to Proper, but she just couldn't get a hold of it. Warriors look to push, working ahead to Bishop. Blocked by Briar Klein, which was a dangerous play to make because Klein's got 3 fouls. Bishop comes back with a steal, gets it ahead to Uchik. Uchik, as Proper fell down, left wide open to the hoop. Proper works it way ahead. They get it back out to Klein.
And we were thinking they were going to slow things down, and it picked up.
It did.
But now with 15 seconds to go, Klein's going to dribble backwards.
Yeah. And we know how Klein can hit the three. If nothing else, she could just dribble in and probably take the shot. Klein drives the lane on Bishop. Jump stop. Nice pass underneath to Lily Brown as the time expires. Knights lead 35-32. We'll be back with Big Z Sports for the final frame after this.
Brown ceiling tiles and wet spots on concrete? Are these things familiar? These are just surface level issues that affect labor hours, safety, and culture. Let us tell you how we can eliminate those issues. It all starts with a handshake. When we connect, you have our full attention. Our team of estimators and account managers will tailor a solution for your roof and your budget. Hundreds of years ago, business was started on a handshake. At Rightmark Roofing, we build more than roofs. We build relationships.
Jeff Wallach LLC is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
Welcome back to Dover High School as it's 35-32. West Holmes leads over Carrollton in this Division IV East 2 District Championship game. And we thought coming in this might be a heck of a ball game, and that's exactly what it's been so far.
Yeah, and it's been a fast-paced game, and every time we think they're going to slow it down, they don't do it.
Yeah, we're only 50 minutes from when the game started, and there's been times where there's been some fouls called, but really they've just kind of let them play, and that has a lot to do with not having many stoppages, and this thing has been moving right along. Schaefer gets it to Bishop. Bishop dribbles around, gets it to Roudabush. Roudabush back to Schaefer. Schaefer looks to drive, jump shot, rattles around and falls. Schaefer's had a lot of success today when she decides to take it to the hoop, avoids the contact, and puts the shot up.
Well, that was the first Lady Warriors to score a bucket in the second half, other than Kylie Uchik.
Proper gets it to Klein. Klein tried to do a spin move on Bishop, but she got her hand on it. Nice backdoor screen there. Shot a little too strong, rebounded by Shaw. Shaw to Schaefer, up to Bishop. Bishop drives the lane. That was 3/4 of the way in and bounced out as Klein comes up with another rebound.
Going to get her for the travel right there. She picked the ball up early to make a throw and kind of took an extra step right there.
Yeah, just kind of lost focus on what she was doing. Obviously, there was nobody around her. She saw her teammate ahead. Just went to pass it and didn't get rid of it in time.
Yeah, so this game could end up taking a swing right here as Carrollton now only trails by 1, 35-34 with 7 minutes to go in the game.
Schaefer eludes the defender. Jump shot up and good. Schaefer scored 4 points now for the Warriors here in the fourth quarter. Gives them the lead 36-35. Klein uses the screen, three-point shot, front iron, no good, rebounded by Bishop.
So she can miss from out there.
She can. That shot looked pretty good, though. Uchik's three-point shot, that's short. Briar Klein was just boxing out, and I don't know who they're going to call this foul on. They're going to call it on Cameron Shaw. Head coach Michaela Poole, what she was trying to plead was Klein's arms were kind of wrapping around Shaw, so she was trying to get the offensive call.
Yeah, she was trying to say she was being held from behind.
Knights work it around. Klein triple teamed, gets it to Proper. Proper drives the lane, kicks it back to Klein, three-point shot, bang. Briar Klein, we know she likes to shoot them, and she nailed that one.
Yeah, and as soon as the ball got out there, Ivy Bishop seen her. She kind of hung her head because she knew she'd let her get away from her.
Roudabush with a hard drive to the hoop, off the glass, and good. Good answer there by the Lady Warriors to tie things up at 38. Knights work it around again. Klein, for a second, I thought she was going to be open again.
Yeah, Bishop did a nice job getting over there real quick and kind of knocked the ball out of her hand, made her lose focus.
Proper gets to McMillan. Klein ends up with it, drives the lane. Going to get the contact. I think KJ Raudebusch going to get called on that foul.
Yeah, and that's one of those plays where she kind of went around everybody and dribbled, and the C's kind of parted way for her, and Raudebusch just reached in and gets called for the foul.
Yeah, only her second foul, and you're right, Shannon. I mean, I think it has a lot to do with what Klein's done from the outside today. They're more worried about her outside shot, then she chooses to drive the lane, and everybody kind of forgets about her as she knocks the first one down. Second shot up, and good. So the Knights regain the 2-point lead. Warriors bring it up, get it to Bishop right in front of the Carrollton bench. Bishop with a drive to the hoop. She's going to get fouled on the way up. That's going to go on Rory Wilcox.
Yeah, nice job right there by Bishop. Seen the opportunity to drive to the hoop, and she went up strong with it to bring the contact to her.
Bishop's first shot from the First Federal Community Bank foul line, up and good. And we're starting to see it. These teams making their foul shots, they're ever so important in a close game like this. That one rattles around, rebounded by McMillan.
Yeah, all four of Bishop's points have come from the foul line.
Proper gets the offense set, gets to Wilcox, back to Proper. I think a better pass, I think it was going to be a three-point shot. She gets it to Klein. Klein left wide open. That one rattles around, no good. Rebounded by Raudebusch. Raudebusch pushes it ahead to Bishop. Bishop, just enough room to save it. We're going to get a timeout. We'll take it with them. It's a Cush Financial Group timeout with Big Z Sports. Back with more basketball after this.
At Kent State Tuscarawas, you create your own success. Choose from over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees, including animation game design, information technology, early childhood education, engineering technology, business management, nursing, and vet tech. Our tuition is low, our professors are excellent, and we deliver a high-quality academic experience. Stay close to home. Spend less. Prepare for your future today at Kent State Tuscarawas. You belong here.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Welcome back to Dover High School as we have a 40-39 contest with the West Holmes Lady Knights leading. 4:35 to play in the ball game as we come out of the timeout called by head coach Michaela Poole. Warriors will have possession under their hoop. Schaefer, entry pass into Uchik. Uchik, really not much, a little bit of contact, but pretty easy to the hoop for the easy bucket.
Yeah, she just kind of went in there and got it up, and they just kind of let her go.
Knights work it around. Klein ends up with it. Bishop on her. Gets it to Proper, left wide open for three. That's good. Three-point shot here in the second half for the Knights is working, and that's been the difference so far. Schaefer drives to the hoop, kicks it out to Bishop, shot fake, jump shot, front iron, rattles around, no good. Rebounded by Proper, ripped away by Uchik. Uchik, crossover move into the hoop, bucket, and the foul. I think that foul is going to go on Patterson.
Yeah, that was a nice move right there by Uchik. She gets it out there, does a little fake, drives inside, and she sees two players coming at her, and she fights through the contact to get the bucket.
And Uchik shot up and good to complete the three-point play. 44-43, just under 4 minutes to play here in the game. Klein brings it up the floor. Gets it back to Proper. Proper, Maddie Fair back to Proper. Carrollton doubling the ball every chance they get. Going to get a touch foul there on Uchik. That's going to be her fourth
That'll
foul.
be her fourth.
Yeah.
Some Huebner Chevrolet scoreboard updates. Tusky Valley girls are leading at the halftime, 42-13. The Strasburg score, what was that at the half?
33-17.
So Strasburg Lady Tigers are leading, and we do know Indian Valley was trailing, but I don't have the official score on that one.
So Uchik, she checks out with 4 fouls. Interesting to see how the Warriors. Klein with a deep three-point shot, front iron, no good, rebounded by Schaefer. It'll be interesting to see how the Warriors handle this. As we know, Uchik, she's got 21 of the Warriors' 44 points.
Yeah, she's having an outstanding game, and Schaefer's going to travel right there. So Uchik's probably going to sit on the bench for about another 30 to 45 seconds, and then she'll be back.
I would say so. Get it down closer to 2 minutes before she checks in.
And the only reason she's doing that is because you're tired, and that's when you create fouls, so they are going to give her a second to catch her breath.
Exactly. Now they're going to get Bishop on the foul. That's only her second, but more importantly, that's the fourth team foul. Next one, the Knights will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. They get it into Proper. Knights trail by 1. They were in a close game against Morgan on Wednesday. So head coach Lindsey Belden actually talked about that in the interview, how they're used to being in a lot of close contests.
Well, if you're the Knights right now, every shot's got to count. You want to make sure you take a good shot. You don't want to just throw up a bad shot. And we're going to get a Cush Financial Group timeout by the West Home Knights. We'll take it with them. Big Z Sports will be back after this.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Welcome back to Dover High School, and we got a dandy for the Division IV East 2 District Crown. Carrollton leads 44-43, 2:31 to play. West Holmes has possession coming out of their timeout. Proper gets the screen, drives, kicks. McMillan three-point shot, back iron, no good. Ivy Bishop with a nice box out there to get the rebound. KJ Radebush looks to push ahead, and I think she was just getting a little too excited. There really wasn't a reason to push right there, and ended up throwing it away.
Yeah, and she come down there, and she just seen Shaw standing over there on the other side of the court and thought she would just throw it over there to her and just throwed it way too hard.
Yeah. Kylie Uchik did check back in that timeout, so she's playing with 4 fouls. Knights working around. Proper ends up with it. Shot fake. Definitely thought about that. Maddie Fair driving kick, but unfortunately kicked it right there to Emma Schaefer. And now Proper going to get called for a contact foul.
Yeah, and that's one of those things that Schaefer was going towards the hoop, but I'm not sure if Coach Poole wanted her to go or not. But she ends up getting fouled anyhow, and that slows it down. But now you got to get the ball inbound.
Yeah. Warriors get it in. Uchik left wide open for a three-point shot. No good. Schaefer with the rebound. She's going to get tied up on the shot. And I believe that might be called. Oh, they're going to call that on Kara McMillan. That's her first. as Schaefer will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and that right there was just Schaefer out-hustled everybody on the court.
Yeah.
She's seen that she had the opportunity to try to make something happen right there, and she did it. So with 1:42 left, and they go on to the
Okay, so head coach Lindsey Belden looking for an explanation as to why she was shooting or why she's getting the shots, and it was a shooting foul as the first one rattles around and kicks out.
Yeah, she was trying to step between the players to go up for a layup, and they collapsed on her and kind of boxed her in right there.
Yeah.
Even though she didn't get the shot off, she was still in the shooting position.
Second shot from the First Federal Community Bank foul line up and good. Carrollton leads by 2, 1:40 to play here in the ball game. And we're going to have a timeout. We'll take it with them. Back with more basketball on Big Z Sports right after this.
In basketball, a game can be won or lost with the right call. Real estate is no different. Hi, this is Jan McInturf, and when it's time to buy or sell a home, the right call is to McInturf Realty. For over 30 years, our team has delivered results, making us your trusted local real estate choice. We're grateful for your continued support and are ready to help you make the right moves in real estate. Visit us online at McInturfRealty.net. Make the call to McInturf Realty.
Welcome back to Dover High School. We have 1:36 to play. Carrollton leads 45-43. And head coach Lindsey Belden taking this time out to kind of get things set. Team trails by 2. They've trailed a few times today and have been able to overcome that. So another good timeout call there by the Knights coach.
Yeah, like I said, you trail by 2 right here. I'm sure one of the things she probably said is, listen, if the open three is there, you can take it, but I would rather you get a good shot instead of forcing a three-pointer.
Exactly. So Proper gets it over to Klein. Klein swings it around to Wilcox, to McMillan, into Briar Klein. Klein with a move to the hoop, and it falls, and the foul. And I didn't see who that was going to be on. Emma Schaefer, only her second foul, because Uchik was in the area as Klein steps to the free throw line and knocks it down, giving the Knights a 1-point lead with 1:23 to play. That was a nice play design there by the Knights coming out of that timeout.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as Klein gets it, the first thing you think is she's going to go deep, and she decides to go into the hoop.
Bishop drives into a triple team, and we're going to get another timeout by head coach Michaela Poole. We'll just keep it right here for this one.
Yeah, and right now the free throw shooting has been pretty solid for both teams. Carrollton is 11 for 16 from the free throw line, and West Home Knights is 8 for 10 from the free throw line. So the Knights is taking advantage of every point they can from the free throw line.
Absolutely. Another good timeout here by Michaela Poole. Look, I mean, this has been a one-possession game. I know we've had some 5- and 4-point leads throughout today's game, but it's been a one-possession game most of the day. And both of these coaches know the importance of their possessions down the stretch, because if you can stretch this thing to a 3- or 4-point lead now, it might be hard to overcome.
Yeah, like I said, right now you're at the point where every possession counts. So now if you're the Warriors, do you try to play maybe for the last shot here to try to get it, or do you just continue to run your offense and you take what you get? And the West Home Knights, you got to be careful, because if you foul them, they're going to the free throw line.
Absolutely. Buchik gets it over to Raudebusch. Schaefer left wide open for 3. She chooses to drive the lane. She gets fouled on the way up by McMillan. Going to go to the free throw line.
Yeah, and luckily for the Knights right there, they fouled her. Luckily the ball didn't, make its way into the hoop.
Absolutely.
That foul is going to be on Lily Brown.
Schaefer's first shot rattles around, no good. Last time she was at the line, she split the pair.
Actually, my bad. That foul was on Karen McMillan.
Second shot rattles around, no good. Rebounded by the Knights. Proper in possession. Both coaches calling out what needs to be done now. Obviously, the Knights, they're going to look to kill the clock. Doubled, Gets it back to Proper, back to Klein. I think those are the two you're going to probably see with the ball the majority of this last minute. Proper gets it back to Klein. Going to get a foul called there. I believe that's going to be on Ivy Bishop.
Yeah, that's one of the ones, they're trying to stall the time. They would pass the ball off, and then who was ever guarding the other Knights player would fall off. Well, you can't fall off. You have to stay up there on them to kind of force them into the situation. And Klein tried to step between two players, and they tried to close on her, and that's where the foul came in.
Yeah, I mean, the Warriors, I don't know that head coach Michaela Poole wanted a foul right there. She was just wanting a double on the ball each time a pass was made to try to force a turnover because there's still 36 seconds to play in the game. But that's why the Knights want to keep it in Proper's hands or Klein's hands. Klein's actually, her second shot, no good. But the Knights come up with the force to jump ball, and they're going to have possession.
Yeah, that's huge right there. As Kara McMillan went in there and was able to get that rebound, they tied her up real quick to get the jump ball. But like I said, that stayed in the Knights' hands. So now you got to watch what you're doing here.
Klein trying to get space. They get it into Maddie Fair. Fair gets it to Klein. And that clock's just churning. And Klein going to go right back to the foul line. She's fouled again by Bishop. Bishop's got 4 fouls now.
Briar Klein back to the line for the Knights, 2 shots.
Klein's first shot up and true from the First Federal Community Bank foul line. And how huge is this next shot, Shannon, to make it a 2-score game?
Yeah, she's a pretty good shot.
Front iron, no good on the second. Schaefer comes out with the rebound. 25 seconds to play. And head coach Michaela Poole going to take a timeout and talk about it. We'll stay here again.
Yeah, this is big. It's either going to be a quick 2 and hope to get the foul, or you got to get the 3 up.
And here's the other thing. This is another thing that you can be talking about here. Will head coach Lindsey Belden say, let some time run off the clock, foul somebody once they're, if they're away from a shot. The only thing you can't do is foul when they're shooting the 3-point shot.
Yeah, you're right, and that's where the 5 fouls kind of comes into an advantage for the defensive team.
It is.
I mean, if you're leading, you could just foul them, send them to the free throw line, and hopefully they miss one of them.
The way the Knights have rebounded today, other than, I think if I'm a head coach right now, I'm telling them to foul. If I have the lead with a 3-point lead, I'm not going to let a 3-point shot tie this game back up.
No, you just make a foul on the ball. That would be my guess.
And you're probably going to have Proper be the one to do the fouling because you don't want Klein to do it because she already has 3. But I could be wrong. Uchik gets it around to Bishop. Bishop back over to Kylie Uchik. 3-point shot from deep. That shot's rebounded by Briar Klein. 5 seconds to play. And the West Holmes faithful are starting to feel a little bit because basically all Briar Klein needs to do here is split the pair.
Yeah. And to be honest, it's not good for the stat book, but I would tell her to make the first one. If she makes the first one, you tell her to miss the second one because then there's no time for Carrollton to do anything.
And actually, with history, as she knocks the first one down, as history has it, the last couple times she's been to the free throw line, she's missed the second one, so it may work out this time. Second shot is up and short again. Uchik comes out with the rebound, heaves it from half court, rattles around, no good, and the West Holmes Knights are going to claim the Division IV East 2 District Championship here at Dover High School. What a contest we had, Shannon.
Yeah, outstanding game, and we said coming into this that we thought this would, out of the games that we were doing early this afternoon, this would be the best game, and it lived up to all the hype.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to step aside, and when we return, we'll have the Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show where we're going to announce our McInturf Realty player of the game right here on Big Z Sports.
The Sarshone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarshone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarshonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarshone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarshone.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Welcome back to Dover High School as we're getting set to have the trophy presentation. First will be announced are the Carrollton Lady Warriors for their district runner-up. And we'll just let you sit and watch this as both teams will get recognized.
Emma Schaefer. Kylie Ujic. KJ Raubush.
We'll try to squeeze in some stats here as they're announcing the girls. For your Carrollton Warriors, leading the way was Kylie Uchick with 23 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals. And then Emma Schaefer, 13 points, 5 rebounds, 3 steals.
Emily Shepard.
Ivy Bishop, 4 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal.
Cameron Shaw.
Aaron Schaefer had 3 points. Riley Hennecrat had 1 rebound, 1 steal. Not sure if I said Ivy Bishop. 4 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal. KJ Rattlebush, 3 points, 5 rebounds, a steal. And Cammie Shaw had 2 rebounds. And for your West Home Knights, they were led by Briar Klein, 23 points, 7 rebounds, 3 steals, and a block. Zelina Proper, 13 points, 6 rebounds, 3 steals. Rory Wilcox, 4 points, 3 rebounds. Carrie McMillan, 2 points, 2 rebounds. Lily Fowler, 4 points. Gabby Fowler had 1 rebound. Ella Willard had 2 rebounds. And Maddie Fair had 1 rebound. And those are the unofficial stats as I try to keep as close as I can. But a big win for the West Holmes Knights as they pick up the district championship, 49-45 over the Carrollton Warriors.
Absolutely, they. I'll tell you what, it was. Both teams played their butts off, and you could tell that there was a district championship on the line. And the Knights, they kind of came out early, set the tone. The Warriors fought back, but unfortunately, the Warriors couldn't really mount any type of a lead. So it seemed like they were always fighting for the entire day. They were trying to claw back in. Where the Knights, they were playing from in front most of the day, and I think that kind of was in a way, kind of a factor in the outcome.
Yeah, it's always sad to see a season come to an end. The Carrollton Warriors overcome a lot of adversity this year with injuries and this and that. But the West Holmes Knights tonight, they were this afternoon, I guess, the West Home Knights just kind of was a team of runs. Carrollton would scrap back, and then the West Holmes would be able to put a couple more points on them, and Carrollton would have to spend some energy to try to get back to them. And like I said, at the end of the night, the West Home Knights made just one more three-pointer and, a couple less mistakes in order to pick up the win. And like you said in the pregame, a lot of it came down to the free throw shooting there towards the end.
Yeah.
Because the West Home Knights in the second half was really making all their free throws.
Yeah, and like I said, I think another part, and you may have mentioned it, was just the rebounding. I think that, what it seemed like what the Knights were able to do on the glass most of the day, giving themselves multiple opportunities and only giving Carrollton one shot, And if they didn't get the rebound, it was a tie-up or it was a jump ball. So, like I said, I just felt like the Knights had control of this game most of the day, and that ultimately is how the final played out.
Yeah, and the West Home Knights, like I said, they won the rebounding thing, and they did it right. They're a good team. They got a couple good seniors that they're led by. The big difference was their three-point shooting. They hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They hit 7 3-pointers in this game between two players, and those will give you an advantage real quick when you're only trailing by 1 or 2, and you can hit one of those three-pointers. That makes a big difference.
Absolutely. So both trophies have been presented. So really all that's left to do now, Shannon, is if you want to announce our McInturf Realty Player of the Game.
Yeah, our McInturf Realty Player of the Game, we have decided to go with Briar Klein, number 3, the senior. She finished the game by my totals with 23 points, 7 rebounds, 3 steals, and 1 block.
Yeah, very deserving. We were calling her name all day long, and she was an integral part of the Knights District Championship win today.
Yeah, just an outstanding job by Briar Klein, and she is well deserving with this award.
Well, that'll do it for our coverage here from the Division IV East 2 District Championship game from Dover High School. We're going to have a full slate of coverage headed your way next week. More from the boys' side, a few more girls' games, and who knows what we'll get into. But for Shannon Thomas, I'm Adam Ciereszewski till Big Z Sports returns to a gym near you.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of High School Sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.